Hiya and welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. Travel back to the 90s with me in this live stream of Sega Mega Drive classics. So sit back, relax, stay safe, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy this very special live stream. So here we are in my bedroom. This is my bedroom from the 90s. Serious. We have travelled back in time to the 90s, and this is what my bedroom looked like in the 90s. So we got the old school big joint square television right center in the middle of the room. Underneath, probably the most important thing in the room, which is the Sega Mega Drive itself, where all the magic happens. What else do we have? Of course, we have an entire shelf, an entire games library of Sega Mega Drive games. I have an Altered Beast poster, along with Golden Axe and Shinobi. It's my lovely bed as well. Streets of Rage poster. So everything, and of course, you couldn't have a 90s bedroom without having his Sonic the Hedgehog poster and a bit of a Comic Zone poster. So yeah, how are you liking my 90s bedroom? Okay, what Sega Mega Drive game should I play first? But before I do that, because you know me, I always stall these special live streams, don't I? I drag it out. I'm like Jeff Keighley. I give Jeff Keighley a run for his money when it comes to dragging things out. What I want to show you is some really cool emulator settings. Believe me, they really are cool. So you have pixel scaling and emulators and filters. You can choose, if you want to be boring, you can choose to have no filtering whatsoever, allowing you to have the original Mega Drive output. Or you can go with the linear, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Knowing me, I'm probably not, to be honest with you, which allows simple blurring together of pixels. Or you can go with EPX, which dynamically creates 4 times more pixels based on the original artwork. You can go with HQ4X, or it's probably HQ like 4 times, I presume. I'll just call it HQ4X for the sake of it. Smoothing diagonal lines and curves anti-aliases the output. I really have no idea what that means, to be honest with you. You have XBR, similar to HQR4X, except that has got to be. Chad Middleton is in the live stream. How are things, Chad? How are we getting on? And welcome to Green Hill Gaming, where I have travelled back in time to the 90s to play some Sega Mega Drive classics. So I hope you're keeping well and enjoy the live stream. So XPR is similar to... I'm fine. Glad to hear it, Chad. Glad to hear it, man, and enjoy the live stream. Similar to HQ4X, except uses a 2-stage set of interpolation rules, better handling complex
I finished
patterns.
Chris' campaign today.
Good stuff. I presume you mean in the masterpiece of shit that is Resident Evil 6, but nonetheless, good stuff, Chad. Now this is my favourite of the emulator thingamajigs. It's a filter actually, and it's scan lines, which add scan lines to the TV for a more authentic CRT TV experience. So that will allow the game to look like it would have 90s TVs. Then you have some emulators here. You can have mirror mode, which flips the screen horizontally, reversing all gameplay and text on the screen. Controls are mirrored to match. You can go with a stretched
The final
full screen.
boss chase was harder than the boss itself. It was a good ending.
Well, I'm sure you felt a great sense of accomplishment defeating that final boss. Story has always been good in Resident Evil games. It's the one thing I would never criticize, but it's just a pity, personally anyway, I feel it's a pity that the actual gameplay of Resident Evil 6 is just a complete letdown, to be honest with you, considering what the Resident Evil series is known for. But I'm glad you enjoyed it, and again, good stuff on completing the Christmas campaign at least anyway. You can choose a start and full screen, pretty self-explanatory there. You can disable sprite limit, override some console rendering limitations, but may cause other graphical glitches. And pause on exit. You can choose a border as well, like with Sonic, but you can choose Streets of Rage, Stripes, or Black, or a Wood, Jazz, Circuit, Grid, Checkers. I will go with Sonic. So that's just some cool 90s emulator settings.
Comic Zone.
Comic Zone. Chad, are you a mind reader? Who sent you? Do you work for the CIA? Huh? Have the Umbrella Corporation gotten to you? Some sort of a virus out there where you can read my mind? That's exactly the game. That's exactly the game that I was going to start this live stream with. Can you believe that? Chad has read my mind. Honestly, it's one of the lesser known Sega Mega Drive hits. Comic Zone.
Elbow cough, elbow cough, elbow cough.
All those elbow coughs, man, are
cool.
Causing you to... Oh, that's Roblox. I'm so used to Chad with the elbow coughs. Oh, I called you Roblox again, didn't I? Ruby, hello and welcome to Green-HillGaming. A special...
Roblox elbow cough.
A special... I know I called you Roblox by accident,
Roblox,
sorry.
emoji cold sweat.
I'm going to have to call you Roblox Gaming from now on at this stage. Welcome to my very special live stream where I have travelled back in time to the 90s.
Roblox Gaming.
I know, yeah, Roblox Gaming. Well, I went back in time to the 90s to play some Sega Mega Drive, or Sega Mega Drive classics. And in a few moments, I will be starting the live stream by playing Comic Zone. As I was saying, it's a lesser. And how are we keeping, by the way, Ruby? How's the farm? How are we getting on?
Y'all?
I am doing very well myself now. Thank you very much. How are you keeping, Ruby? How's the farm? And again, you're very
National
welcome to the live stream.
Day.
I came across that actually. Very low key came across that today. I'm surprised how it hasn't gotten a whole lot of coverage. Like, it's a really cool day, International Video Game Day. What better way to celebrate than by going back in time to the 90s and playing some Sega Mega Drive games? And one of those games is Comic Zone, so it's a lesser known Sega Mega Drive game. You know, when you think of games like Sonic, Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, Comic Zone is lesser known. Very interesting game. It's a game where you basically get sucked into the comic that your main character has actually wrote, and his villain, the villain that he wrote in the comic, comes to life as well, and he's the villain, so he's trapped you in your own comic, and the whole art style is designed like a comic, and you'll see in a moment how amazing this game is. Of course, all the games...
A hidden gem.
It's a hidden gem indeed. All the games that I'm going to play in this live stream, of course, I've played them all. Of course, I grew up playing them on the Sega Mega Drive. The Sega Mega Drive was the second video game console I ever played. So all these games have a huge place in my heart, and it is a pleasure to be able to share these games with all of my lovely viewers in this live stream. That's what Green-HillGaming is all about. It's where it all started. When I was a kid, back in the 90s, playing games like Comic Zone, I always liked to, call people over to the screen and have them watch me play the game. So, it's come full circle now in this live stream. So all of you cool people can watch me play a game like Comic Zone from all over the world. So it's really great to be able to do that. So without further ado, we will now play some Comic Zone. So we're going to go to the game library. By the way, Ruby, Chad, this is my actual bedroom back in the 90s. I told you and this is my bedroom. This is where I play some SEGA Mega Drive.
Hi everyone.
What do you think of it? Who is in the live stream right now? It is Interval, and your name, Interval and AIC Comics. Your name is perfect for this live stream because I am about to play a game that's called Comics Zone. How fitting is your name? How are you keeping, Interval? And welcome to Green-HillGaming, where I have travelled back in time to the 90s to play
I like your
SEGA
bedroom.
Mega Drive. Thank
Did you design it yourself?
Classic. I did indeed. Designed the whole thing myself. I'm so proud of it. I haven't been here since the 90s, so it's great to be back. I have to say no. Yeah, designed the whole thing myself, placed all the posters, placed the blue clock up on the wall, Altered Beast, everything. Everything. Even that drink carton, still there. So yeah, without further ado, let's play some Comic Zone. Put all in alphabetical order. I should actually kind of show you, shouldn't I? All the games you get. No, I'll keep that as a surprise. I'll go right
Where is
to
your tissues?
Comic Zone.
Hey Chad.
Duck Squirts would have to leave a comment like that, wouldn't he? Jesus Christ, I'm just going to call you Duck. I am not going to
Interval
repeat
did a video on Base Wars for the NES.
the second part of your name. You're going to be called Duck. Duck, hello to you. How are you keeping? Welcome to my very special Green-HillGaming live stream where I've travelled back in time to the 90s to play some SEGA Mega Drive classics. We're getting things started right now with Comic Zone, and Interval did a video on Base Wars for the NES. I didn't even hear that game. I have to look at that, Interval. I'll take a look at that now, another time. Interesting stuff. Have not heard that game.
Oh man, this is the PG time now, sorry.
Yes. Well, it doesn't have to be PG. Doesn't have to be PG. Okay, lads, I'm going to ask a question.
Wait, so this is like a game with loads of other games in it?
Yes, it's a big collection of, I believe there's over 50 games. Do you know what? Let's count them, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
Yes, Robles' massive
21,
collection.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47,
Yes, a great
48,
collection for
49,
30.
50, 51, 52, 53 classic
Yep, love your
SEGA
name
Mega
by the
Drive
way. Emoji
games.
smirk, emoji cold sweat.
I hope you mean Interval's name.
Thanks Robles,
Ruby.
LOL.
Dear God. Okay. So yeah, Comic Zone. I think it's time. And that's the question. Are you ready for me to play Comic Zone? Let me know in the live chat. I'm like a pure Jeff Keighley here,
The
stalling
Switch version
beans,
doesn't have the Wonder Boy games.
Really? That's an interesting one. I didn't know about that, no? So let me know. Are you ready for Green-HillGaming to play
Love
some
Comic
Comic
Zone,
Zone?
Ted.
Comic Zone, yeah.
The
Same
chat
here.
is correct.
It's one of the lesser known like Sega Mega Drive titles, and it's a really interesting game, and I still think to this day it's actually a game that's way ahead of its time. Like, amazing game. The art style, designed like a comic, plays like a comic, sounds like a comic. The story is fantastic. A comic
Yeah, Wonder
book.
Boy games aren't on American version.
Right, here, I asked you a fucking question, yeah? Yeah? I asked you a question. I'm waiting for the fucking answer. Are you ready for
You
Green-Hill
know
Gaming?
what beautiful joke comes close to it?
Do you know what, though? Are you ready for Green-Hill Gaming to play some comics on? Let me
Art
know
style.
in the live chat. Thank you very much. I'm being very, like, professional, like, video game, like, presenter here now. You know, stalling the live chat, like, you know, stalling the beans, like. I'm not going to do anything until someone tells me they're ready for Green-Hill Gaming to play comics on. So I have all night. I will sit here, arms folded, legs crossed.
No, play Fortnite, emoji happy tears. Just hit start, Ted.
I will ignore Chad Middleton's comment, and Duck, I will take that comment as a yes. Let's play some comics on. Let's go back to the 90s. Oh, look at the way the cartridge. SEGA. I let the intro speak for itself. It's pretty fast. You have to keep up.
Elbow cough, elbow cough.
You're gonna have to keep up here because the text is very fast here. Well, it hasn't started yet, but there it is. Comics Zone.
This is my kind of stream right now.
Isn't it? This is the kind of, this is the
What's
boomer.
up, everyone?
Damien, buddy, welcome to a very special Green-Hill Gaming live stream where I have travelled back in time to the 90s to play Sega Mega Drive classics. How are you keeping, Damien?
Mike Yee. Sup, Damien?
How are you, Damien, buddy?
How are you, man?
Very welcome to the live stream, man. Enjoy. So there's a story of Comics On going very quickly. You literally have to have eyes
the music.
like Sonic, to be honest with you. So yeah, this is a boomer live stream.
I'm good. Things.
Glad to hear it, buddy. I am rocking and rolling, man, and keeping very well. Thank you very much, man. Glad you're keeping well as well. Oh wait, this is just the automatic intro that happens when you don't press start. Sega. Elvis makes a
Great
cameo
choice for a game.
in Comics On. It is because it's a very like, again, it's not as big known as Sonic the Hedgehog and Streets of Rage and Comics Zone. This is a game where you get sucked into the comic that the main character has wrote, and the villain in the comic becomes the main villain in the game because he actually puts you up. Bollocks, I didn't press that. No. He puts you into the game, into the comic. Let's go.
That's exactly how
New
New
York
York was
City,
at the time.
present
Elbow
day.
cough.
So there he is, writing his comic. He's building, he gets struck by lightning, even his poor racket. Look at me sketch, but I'll be free soon enough, and soon you'll be dead. I cannot kill you here, but I know a perfect place to do it. Have a nice trip. So he attempts to kill him in his own comic. Episode 1, Night of the Mutants. Ouch. Oh, you are here.
Art is amazing.
What the fuck? Amazing. You must be the chosen one. Who? Hey, I know you. Do I know you? I have been expecting you. I'm General Alyssa. Your name? Sketch Turner. Wait a minute. Sketch? Well, Sketch, this mission is critical. I'm on my own comic book, in my own comic book. No, I beg your pardon. Alyssa, I'm not your superhero. Just relax. Let's not waste any time. We have a job to do. A job? What about you? What are you thinking about?
My voice is so bad over the
That's
tartful
all.
dude, lol.
This is crazy shit. You may need some of these items. Good lord. Yeah, right. So Sketch Turner has been sucked right into his own comic. I think that's an amazing concept for a game, even to this day.
Thinks he's Johnny Bravo.
I am Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo impersonated me. So, yes, so you can see the art style is designed like an actual comic, and for me to progress to the next part of the level, I literally have to like jump onto it. You know how a comic looks, the next square of the comic, if that makes sense. So we're going to pick up some items here. Now to this day, I still don't know the control system of this game. I always press the wrong button. I accidentally use my health, or I use that dynamite by accident. But hopefully we'll do fine. So Sketch Turner has to save the day by getting out of his own comic. Well, let's see. Let's rock and roll. So you can not only is the art style designed like a comic, but you can hear this the sound effects. And look at the way the enemy, the villain, is actually drawing in these enemies right now. So I sound like a pure fucking video game presenter, don't I? So I can choose to go to the right side of the comic, as I'm going to call it.
Also, if I don't talk as much, I am just on Fortnite with my friends, but I'll be off Fortnite soon, so don't worry. Emoji cold sweat.
No problem, Ruby. That's totally fine. That's totally fine.
The music is absolutely unreal.
Duck is having a boomer fit right now. He's like, oh my god, I'm back in the 90s. So okay, I can pick up this, but it replaces, like, I don't know how to do this properly, to be honest. I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna press triangle.
Absolutely, I played this game in a store.
Yeah. Did you? I didn't know that. I played Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in Smith's many years ago.
It's all in the name, emoji cold sweat.
It's all in the name. He's squirting
Johnny
away.
has those same pants, elbow cock.
They actually remind me of Tidus's pants in Final Fantasy X, actually.
I am old and bold and have a load, lol.
I am old and bored and have a load. You're gonna get me banned, man. You're gonna get me completely banned. Let's pick up my pet rat. Oh shit, but no, I don't want that. Yeah, let's just, yeah. Stop down here. Aye. Oh my god, what's going on now? Oh, this is not gonna go good, is it? Because I can't drop down, can I? Wait, what? I'll get. Wait. Yes.
Ha ha ha, emoji happy tears.
Duck is squirting away, reliving his 90's gaming childhood. So I'm going to try to fit in as many Sega Mega Drive games into this live stream as I possibly can. It's going to be a late night live stream.
5 of us will sign a petition to get you back on the tube.
5? Is that all? So I really do think this game is way ahead of its time. I've not seen a game like this. I mean, it's great that we have like the Avengers video game, but is it designed like a comic?
All this fan base.
My fan base will save me.
Emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears.
Yeah, so I really loved the Comic Zone back in the day. It was really a special kind of game, you know, compared to the like popular like Sonic and Streets of Rage games. It was different, you know. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as I get to the game over screen in each game, I'll move on to the next one. I don't want to become a kind of competitive perfectionist. I don't want to attempt to complete Comic Zone in this live stream. At least not in this live stream anyway. Maybe in another one. So what do I do here again?
Square Enix is rumored to be on the PS5 event.
Ah, maybe we could see some Final Fantasy 16. Who knows? I'm actually so excited about the rumor that I came across today. Here, I know that Chad and Duck is going to be happy. Oh, how do I do it?
New FF game possibly.
Possibly, indeed. Oh, I messed up. I want to get that box there.
Or the Hitman game.
Yes. Very, 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 very possible. Ah, damn it. See, I can never get these controls.
They'll re-release Kingdom Hearts again.
They'll release Kingdom Hearts again. I don't think so. I'd say Damien is right, man. More than likely we'll see a new Final Fantasy game. More than likely. Or the Hitman game is already shown, though. I think it'll be a new Final Fantasy. I have to agree with Damien on that. And I don't agree with you, Chad, about Kingdom Hearts. Oh, sugar.
Hitman in VR looks insane.
Does actually, to be fair. Look at me knocking the enemy through the paper.
GTA 6 being worked on?
GTA 6 being worked on. There's more of a chance of Jesus Christ making a second comeback now, right? Than GTA
Chad,
6.
emoji happy tears. Emoji happy
like,
tears.
Don't even get me started now, Chad, but seriously, I'd actually knock you into oblivion.
That'll be the day.
That'll be the fucking century. Jesus Christ. I gotta get this jump right. This is the one, I think this is actually one of the most toughest jumps in my Sega Mega Drive history of gaming. Because, oh, I made it.
Speaking of GTA 6, I was playing GTA 5 earlier today.
Speaking of GTA 6, let's not speak of GTA 6. How about that? I'm only joking. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Got past the first level. Let's see what's behind this door. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I do.
You'll have the next 5 years to Ruby because GTA 6 is long way off. What did you hear, Johnny?
What did you hear?
Wow, emoji cold sweat.
Chad, you know what I can hear? My fist smacking off your forehead. That's what I can hear. Let's smash open this door. Or not. Oh, look, I'm doing damage to myself because the door is just... I need help.
It is
wow,
okay, Chad, you wouldn't feel it.
Excuse
Jesus,
me?
emoji happy tears.
Excuse me? Here, Doug, why don't you fuck off back to the pond that you crawled out of? It's actually quite a challenging game, Comic Zone, the more you progress into it. I don't even think I'll get past this level actually.
Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
We're off to a great start from the live stream, aren't we, lad? The banter. The banter. Imagine being like sucked into your own comic. Like, okay, let's use my pet rat. What he's going to do is he's going to go in
Chess
there
boxing,
and switch
Johnny.
off the fans. Chess boxing. What is chat talking about, seriously? Can anyone tell me what the hell chat is talking about right now? Because I have no idea what the hell chat is banging on about right now in the live stream. I think he's still on the buzz that he completed Chris Redfield's shitty campaign in the shitty massive piece of shit that is Resident Evil 6. But I'm only joking.
I am lost.
I'm as lost as lost can be, to be honest. Chess boxing, like where the chess come into it and where the boxing come into it. That's what I'd love to know. Anyway, let's push this box. But I would love to see a sequel to Comic Zone, or even a remaster of Comic Zone. I know
actual
that
sport.
Is that an actual sport? I never knew that chess boxing even existed, let alone it was an actual sport. Come on, guys. All of my health, I'm dead. And this was back in the day where dead meant dead, like, so we are going back to the game over screen. I would love to show more of this game, to be honest with you, but I think you can get a very nice kind of like short but sweet taste of, you know, what Comic Zone is all about in terms of its story. You know, Sketch Turner being sucked into his own comic by his villain. The art style, you know, being completely designed like a comic.
That's brilliant.
The way that you're playing, the way that you can go from page to page of the comic, soundtrack, everything. So you can get a nice kind of glimpse into what Comic Zone is all about. But in the interest of time and, you know, keeping the live stream relevant, I really want to show you as many Sega Mega Drive games as I possibly can. And I am dead. It literally is game over, like, completely. This was the way that it was back in the day. So he's free at last. My body and flesh and bone. I'm going to rock this world. Nice knowing you, Sketch Turner.
The Sony Mega Drive.
Oh no, wait, hold on a sec. Oh, the Sony Mega Drive. Who could forget that? Who could forget that? Oh god. Here, I still... Oh no, it's actually game over, okay. Okay, so that was a Comic Zone. How do I get back to the... How do I get back to my 90s bedroom? Here, Damien, have you seen my 90s bedroom? And not in that way, by the way. This is literally, like, I have literally, do you know what? I've literally transformed all of you.
SNK Genesis.
Back to the 90s. Genuinely, you're all in the 90s right now. And this is my 90s bedroom. Isn't it nice? This is where I raged every time that I fell into a pitfall in Sonic.
He has no tissues, Damien, in his room, LOL.
I don't duck.
Hey ha ha ha.
Not a tissue to be found. I'm sure there is, somewhere. So they're there somewhere. Okay. I'm thinking now what game to play next.
How do you design your room?
Oh no, you don't actually design it. You don't. It'd be cool if you could. What you can do is literally, it's the most boring thing ever.
That came in the 2000S. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Yeah, you couldn't design things back then. But if you go to the clock
right.
here...
Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, you would think that you could design
Where's
it.
the Ed Boon jump scare? Hey ha ha ha, pubic Johnny.
Duck, duck, duck. My god. Where's the Ed Boon jump scare? There is no Ed Boon jump scare because Mortal Kombat is unfortunately not included in this version of Sega Mega Drive Classics. There was a lot of different versions of Sega Mega Drive Classics. I think on the PS3 version you could actually play the Mortal Kombat games, but unfortunately on this version you cannot. So room settings, you basically are limited to literally hide room labels or change the time of day. That is the only thing you can do in room settings, unfortunately. But see that poster there? That is Golden Axe. I think I am going to play Golden Axe next. I wanted to get the live stream started by playing, a game that wasn't the obvious, like Sonic. You know, because I think most people who would live stream Sega Mega Drive Classics, they would jump right into the obvious Sonic. But I wanted to keep things fresh. That's why I play some Comic Zone.
Did you see the SNES controller mirror in Argos? 359.
Did I see the SNES controller mirror in Argos? I have not. 3:59 a.m. Nah, Chad. Nah, Chad. It's actually 35 minutes past midnight. You fool. Joking, by the way, joking.
Play the Alien clone game after next.
The Alien clone game. Does it have a name, chat? Because if it had a fucking name, I'd be able to play it. I don't see Alien clone game mentioned. No, I'm going to go with Golden Axe, but I will be open to requests if anyone has any requests. But for now, I am actually just going to get stuck into Golden Axe. So it actually has all 3 Golden Axe games. So I'm going to get right into Golden Axe 1. The music is one of the things I love the most about Golden Axe, to be honest with you. Again, these are all games I played growing up as a child. On the Sega Mega Drive, the second video game console I ever played. Released originally in 1989. So you can do arcade, beginner, the dual. Let's get stuck into the arcade.
Yep, me too.
I am
Alien Storm.
Alien Storm. Well, thank you for putting a name onto it. I'm going to go as this freaking... The dwarf or the elf? Or the Viking? Nonetheless, we'll go as him. Listen to that music. That music, this day still gives me goosebumps. Death Adder invaded the castle and was taken and has
this
taken
game never gets old.
Princess prisoners. Never. These are timeless classics, man. My good friend Alex was also killed in the battle. To defeat them and to bring peace to the land is my duty. So that's the mission. What's the Beck's not going to accidentally use my special ability by mistake. I guarantee it's going to happen. I'm scared now, tell the truth.
Johnny playing as the leprechaun.
The leprechaun.
Emoji wide smile.
Here, Chad, that's a racial slur there, boy. I don't like that, boy.
That's racist, Chad.
Yeah, exactly. Get him. Get the races out of here. This game is actually so hard to the point where, like, people have actually argued the point that the game is actually, like, cheating, like, honestly, like.
Ha ha hodge.
Ha ha hodge. My computer voice is like... Oh, there's like a J at the end of that, wouldn't it? You know, it's games like Golden Axe, yeah? Where my, like, original, like, video game rage...
No, I'm pretty sure that Jack...
No, I'm pretty sure that Jack... Chad is looking for a slap, like, seriously. So this is actually, yeah, this is a really hard game. I always love getting on these, and then every time that I get taken off it, I just snap. This is kind of where Golden Axe Beast Rider that was released on, I believe, the Xbox 360 kind of originated from. They decided to focus on these beasts. Never actually played that game, actually. Because I just felt like it wasn't like a proper Golden Axe game, you know.
Wow, stop beating up the black guy.
Stop beating up the black guy. He's not black. He's tan. I don't even know what he is, to be honest. What about BLM? Black Langers Matter. Got a boss battle coming up here. I'm gonna have to use all of my special ability here. Summon the power of lightning straight from Raiden. Straight from Raiden's hold.
Stop beating the sack.
This game is actually very difficult to play streaming. Did not realize it. It's all about like precision and timing, like. But nonetheless, I will play it. So yeah, the purpose of this live stream is not for me to complete any game. It's just to show you some really amazing classic Sega Mega Drive titles. And kind of like, you know, bring you all back in time to the 90s and show you the games that I played growing up as a kid. That music, I love it. Our sworn enemy, Death Adder, or the Adder or Adder, is in his castle. We'll take a shortcut to the Turtle Village. Well, Chad and Duck, have you heard a rumour that Square Enix is apparently working with Nintendo to develop the sequel to Mario RPG? That happens, I'd be so happy. And apparently the original Mario RPG is coming to the Nintendo bloody hell, what the hell is it called? SNES Online, basically, is what I call it. SNES Online. The original Mario RPG. But by God, I'd love a sequel to Mario RPG. Oh my God. So I'll actually take a request for the next game. I think that Chad has already requested Alien Storm, so we'll get right into Alien Storm.
Should be already on it, but would be class.
Yeah, it should be, to be honest with you.
For sequel.
But a sequel would be unreal, like, oh God. Like, Mario RPG, in my opinion, is the only real, you know, no pun intended, Mario RPG. Like, I know we have Paper Mario and we have the Mario and Luigi's Heroes, which I love, by the way, but it's just Mario RPG just has everything that you'd expect from an RPG, and of course, because it's developed by Square Enix, they were called Squaresoft at the time, but oh my God, she burnt me in that dragon. Yeah, really tough game is Golden Axe, but we'll take it all the way to the game over screen, and hopefully I can kind of get a bit of rhythm going here. But it really is great to be. Let me just get my bearings here now a second. I'm not going to be able to, though, that's the thing. I am discombobulated there. Ah, bloody camera angles back then were even worse than Fall Guys. As in, like, you can't go any further, like, at the moment. Oh, he ran away. Come back. Come. Bastard ran away from me. Yeah, it's great to be able to share a Golden Axe with so many cool people. Yeah, give me some potions by 2 health and 1 life.
I'm glad Square Enix is helping the indie developers Nintendo.
Oh, with the huh? What do you mean with the Tokyo division of Square Enix, is it? That made I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, is it? Lost Sphere, I forgot I had that game, to be honest. Oh my God, I Am Setsuna has literally
Monster Hunter has a homage to those guys that give you the potions.
They actually do, actually, I didn't think of that until now, actually, yeah. Oh, this is so cool to be able to play. Oh my God, I'm dead. I mean, I have 3 credits. You wouldn't see credits anymore in the game, would you? Credits. Oh, old school. This is. I have goosebumps right now, to be honest with you. It's burning me. Stop it. I'm just going to blame the fact that I'm streaming on my terrible Golden Axe skills. That's my excuse. I'm actually going to rage. It's going to happen. Just be prepared for the rage. I'm going to go back to my like 90s
music yet again
rage.
Brilliant.
Here, if anyone, here, Damien, if you thought my modern rage was bad, huh? Trust me, man, you've seen nothing. Like when I was like fucking, I don't know, like 6, 7 years of age playing this game, and I was like an antichrist. Honestly. No. Aye, that's my dragon.
Pre-pubic rage Damien.
Would take you to say that, wouldn't it? You fecker.
Lol.
Oh god. Come back.
Ha ha ha.
Duck squid. I'll pick you up, man, and throw you back into the pond that you came from. And I won't feed you any bread either. The village was on the back of a giant turtle. The turtle takes us south across the sea. This is another game that deserves a sequel. I think it's fantastic that Streets of Rage 4 has been released now, because it gives me so much hope that we could see a sequel to, you know, Comic Zone that we've seen earlier, and Golden Axe. There's so much potential now for these games to be not just like it's actually kind of really fantastic that we've got Streets of Rage 4, you know. And of course we're getting Crash Bandicoot 4 as well, so it's great that like not only are these games being remastered and remade, you know, but they're getting the next installment in the series. Oh, I love it. Oh god, when I make a jump, can he run?
Shinobi was one of the most hardest games ever.
Oh Christ, I'll admit that. Oh, I don't have any more potions, so just go away. I don't have any room for any more potions. My pockets are full. Okay, you may go whatever you are. I still don't know to this day what this thing actually is, to be honest. It looks like the rabbit out of the ad on TV about, I forget what it's about. Terrible explanation there, wasn't it? Oh, look at these motherfuckers. Who's in control now? I'm in control. And that door is gonna burst open with some fat baldy fucking... I'm in control. Okay. Okay, now I'm scared. Help. 2-player, multiplayer, come on. Wait, why can't you jump? Oh, jeez. Not jump. I want to do it. Knock down his bald head. Oh no. No, actually 3 credits, because back then 2 men 3 and 3 men 2 and 2 men 3, yeah. Things are confusing back in the 90s, you know. We all thought the world was flat back in the 90s, for God's sake. Whoop. I'm telling you, look at the size of him, and he's bringing the fight. He's bringing the fight to the bosses, isn't he? Come on, you shits. I'll take you all on. Oh look, it's the yellow team from Fall Guys. Oh god, I'm being clapped. The button bashing has begun. Right, these aren't the bosses. I know for a fact these aren't the bosses. There's like a kind of an armor type knight that will show up there now pretty shortly, I think. Like a kind of red or pinkish knight, I think. Kicking the shit out of them. Okay, let's go. Raiden, summon your thunder. Oh, the music. I love doing this. It's all about like... It's all about rhythm and just patience, basically. I used to get so hyped with the music. I used to get so into it, like the music would like kind of like I just pretend that I'm in the game, like, you know. Oh, by the way, speaking of being in the game, this game supports PSVR as well. I don't know how it supports VR, but it does. I thought I actually made a mistake when I downloaded it. I thought I was getting some like VR mini game. I was like, oh shit, because I paid 30 € for it. I was like, oh no. I actually have it on Switch as well, so this has become the next Switch game that I bought again on PS4. It's just I love streaming games. Like streaming has become something I've really loved. And I know, Duck,
Good
I know
job.
that I was saying to you, thank you. I know that I was saying to you, Duck, years ago like that, oh, streaming, what's the big deal about streaming? How was that innovative? But, oh, Ellis put up a video, Subway Surfer, you can watch that after. The great Ellis, my adopted YouTube son, just uploaded a video there. Oh, shit! Oh, I used that too soon. I knew it was going to happen at some stage in the live stream. Look at this, they're cheating. Ah, but look at that, I managed to handle myself. Oh, see, cheating again, lad. On stage 4 already. Oh, this is the skeletons. Gets really hard, actually, towards the end of this stage, to be honest. Here, who's hyped for the PS5 showcase on Wednesday? Hands up. Virtual hands up. Who's excited for the PS5 showcase this coming Wednesday? They're gonna knock Microsoft into the grave. See these skeletons? That's gonna be Phil Spencer pretty soon. At least like Phil Spencer in terms of like Xbox. Like. I'm not one of those people like that will like death to somebody like just because of you know, a business decision or whatever else. But yeah,
Xbox
Microsoft
Series S.
Xbox Series S, and you know the S stands for, Chad? Shit. Just like what's coming out of your mouth, boy. Oh, I'm on fire tonight. Oh, I'm on fire, boy. Seriously, boy. Fire, boy. I'll burn any motherfucker. I'll burn fire right now, boy. To have the truth, boy. Pity my skills in golden axe isn't exactly on fire right now, but we're still here. We're still here. I think I have 2 more credits left, which is basically life. By the way, Chad, I'm only joking. I go into character, like when I go live on PS4, I'm completely in character zone. So, look at this, more cheating again. The lads are cheating. So I'm very excited to stream this game because I was planning on buying it for a while. I think this is the last credit. I was planning on buying it for a long time because I was like, Jesus Christ, like to be able to share these games. Like the closest I got to a stream like this would have been my Streets of Rage 4 live streams and Sonic Mania, but those were all like new games in the series. This is Jesus Christ. This is the first time that I can actually like play like actual like Sega Mega Drive games, and you know, even with these filters turned on, the CTR filter, it really makes it look like it's Sega Mega Drive. So, oh, you want more, do you? The undead. And hopefully now we will see direct sequels to Golden Axe and Comic Zone as well. Oh, I am being slaughtered. Oh my god, I don't want to use my magic. Not right yet. Okay, I'm using it. I'm using the magic. When in doubt, use some thunder. I'm still alive.
Sonic 2006 sequel.
I didn't even need to look at the chat to realise that was Chad. Look what you did, Chad. Look what you did now. This is all Chad's fault. Game over. Just joking. So that was Golden Axe, as you can see, very difficult. What would you call it again? Beat 'em up? What would be the official genre of Golden Axe, as a matter of interest? 2D side-scrolling beat 'em up, wouldn't it? But yeah. Nonetheless, that is Golden Axe, and as Chad requested, I am going to play some Alien. I think it was Alien. He did say Alien Storm, didn't he? You did, Chad, didn't you? And after that, I'll be taking some more requests, and maybe I'll go back and play some of my favourites as well. I'm actually going to get a glass of milk, actually, so bear with me. I'll be back in less than a minute. Was it? Alien Storm. These delays in the comments are... Okay, cool. So I'll be back in a minute, get my milk, and we play some Alien Storm to continue our journey through the 90s. I'll be right back.
He's making some Jacksepticeye coffee.
And I am right back. He's making some Jacksepticeye coffee. Horrible. First of all, I don't like coffee. Second of all, I sure as fuck don't like Jack Spasticated Eye. But milk, I love. So, Alien Storm it is. I played a bit of Alien Storm actually, to be honest. Okay, so maybe I'll change the filter for this game. I'm going to go down to the Sega Mega Drive there, go into console settings, emulator settings. Oh look, you can actually eject the cartridge as well, and it just magically disappears. It's gone. Oh look at the VHS tapes back in the day. Oh man. So for this, I am going to go with EPX, which dynamically creates 4 times more pixels based on the original artwork. So basically the game will look absolutely fantastic. So you can actually get an example of, I only realise this now because I'm stupid. The left hand side of your screen there, the image of Sonic, it kind of shows you what it looks like. So these are what the filters look like. So EPX, I'm happy enough going with that. Let's go. Alien Storm it is. Let's go to our library of games. You can add these games to your favorites as well. Alien Storm, let's go. Originally released in 1990 and 1991. It was released in 2 years at the same time. Imagine that. So we do things back in the 90s, man. We were just so weird back in the 90s, you know. Let's get stuck into arcade. Hopefully I can play this game now, to be honest with you. 1 player. So I can select... Oh, I did play it. I did actually play this game actually before. I am going to go with the red guy. Oh no, aliens have invaded. I have to save the people. Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, I actually played this before. It's a fun game. No, I never played the kill this bloody thing. I never played it originally, but I did play it on the Switch version of the Sega Mega Drive Classic Collection. What the hell do I do? My energy is very low. My life is improving. So it is a side-scrolling 2D alien basher. That's what I call it anyway.
Even the oil barrels are things.
I know, yeah. Even the oil barrels are things. And as you can see, I'm completely trash at this game. Well, my life isn't too bad, to be honest with you. I don't like this weapon. It's not doing anything for me. Get away. Look at the freaking tiny little Chinese dude. He's legging it. Somebody in the warehouse. No, my health is low. Let's go inside the warehouse. Save some people. What the fuck? How do I do this now? Oh my god. Just smash the guy. I got a chicken. Will I see a chicken? Well, my health is lower than it was when I first went in. Mission 2. Expel the aliens. Expel them. I'm like some sort of a intergalactic principle right now. Expelling these motherfucking aliens. And I died. Continue. Yes, I will continue. Thank you very much. So once upon a time, back in the day, SEGA actually made consoles, and these were the kind of games that we played on those consoles. But those games, they live on in great collections like this. And you know, thankfully SEGA themselves still live on and they still develop games. Like there'll be lots of SEGA games on PS5 and Xbox Series X and Switch going forward. This is crazy, look at these. 911, my trash can is attacking me. What the hell happened to live chat? You're all too quiet to my liking. No, come on, no, bit of controversy. Come on, no, lads. Say something. I feel like I'm just like spamming the X button over and over again. Like the weapon isn't the great. Oh Jesus Christ, that's a boss anyway. Look at the face now. That thing would get down to the trouble run for his money. Fucking hell. Dead. Continue. I will after I take a sup of my milk. Oh my god. The house behind me. House is wrecked. Look at him. He's legging it. Ah, this is fun.
Good job.
Thank you. How is he running so fast? Is he related to Sonic? Slow down! Mission 3. Oh, we're going to the alien's nest. Oh my god. These aren't aliens, these are zombies. I saw zombies there. I definitely saw zombies.
He's infected.
No way. Sorry, chat. That was an extreme case of sarcasm there. But there is an actual Alien game on Sega Mega Drive, isn't there? You know, like from the Alien movie. So does this game
Alien
play like
mailboxes.
that game? Alien mailboxes. Where's my duck squid? Where's my alien? Where's my OGs? You're gone too quiet. Oh, this is my last credit as well.
They're playing Fortnite.
Probably. Damon is private live streaming Fortnite. And Duck Squid is playing. I don't know. We're going to the convenience store. Oh shit. This is pretty much what all stores look like right now, in the middle of a COVID-19 pandemic. Hand over the toilet roll. The enemies remind me a little bit of the enemies in Doom, don't they? Classic Doom games. Mission 4, Duel in Broad Daylight. How come they didn't destroy the hotel? My God, he's going to eat me. See the pharmacy there, that H looks more like an M than a H, doesn't it? Game over. Well, that is Alien Storm, as requested by Chad Middleton. That is a surf. What's a surf? Oh, look at that. Genesis does. That was Sega's catchphrase back in the 90s, back in the console wars between Sega and Nintendo. Their marketing campaign was Genesis does what Nintendo. Well, it was actually Sega does what Nintendo doesn't, but that was like a little Easter egg there. Genesis does.
Be right back.
Oakley dokley. I'm going to play probably. I'm thinking now. another classic Sega Mega Drive game that I would have originally played back in the day. Like I think like Sonic is the obvious, isn't it? I feel like I should wait until the end of the live stream to play Sonic. So I'm kind of like leaning towards maybe Streets of Rage. No, Shinobi. Actually, Shinobi. I don't think anyone's ever seen me play Shinobi. Like people would have seen me play Sonic Mania and Streets of Rage, even though they were the latest games in the series. But I don't think I've ever no, I have never streamed Shinobi. No, so this will be new now to everybody. What the hell is it? Last night my live stream was like buzzing. Duck, Squid and Damien were having like banter, and now it's just gone so quiet. Like aliens have abducted them or something. What is going on? Nonetheless. Okay, so Streets of Rage it is then. No, sorry. Shinobi. I got mixed up there. So it's actually No, it's Revenge of Shinobi, that's what it is. So actually... Okay. I don't know where it is. No, it's The Revenge of Shinobi is... There we go. That's the full title. The Revenge of Shinobi. So it starts with a T. Okay. I'm actually going to add that to my favourite actually. And it'll be all the way up here. So that's where it will be. Okay. Shinobi. Oh, I was actually meant to change the filter. No, I did change the filter, didn't I? Okay. Yeah. The music in... Actually, the music in all of these Sega Mega Drive games are fantastic. Another game that was released 2 years at the same time. As Duck Squid pointed out earlier, this is a really, really hard game. The Revenge of Shinobi. So this is basically Shinobi 2, I believe. In the year 19 whatever, the evil crime syndicate Zed was reduced to rubble by the powers of stealth possessed by the Shinobi master Joe. The world was once again swallowed in darkness. Zed had returned with an incredible increase in power, much greater than before. Neo Zed became this. Okay, I'm not going to read all that. It doesn't give me enough time to read. I'm just too lazy to read all of it, but it's all there if you want to read it in your own time. This is all pre-cutscene era. Again, this is the 90s that we've went back in time to. No flashy cutscenes back then. This is another game where I'm going to use my special ability by accident. I betcha. Oh, listen to that music. So this is another 2D side-scrolling, kind of like beat 'em up, but there's still kind of, I wouldn't say there's no, it's not really stealth, like even though you are playing as a shinobi, like this is basically a ninja. But different kind of gameplay compared to, you're not going to get up close and personal with the enemies in Shinobi. So I suppose that's where the stealth comes into it maybe. Almost got blown to smithereens there, I did. I actually managed to get hold of the original Shinobi, the original arcade version of Shinobi, as part of SEGA Archives. I think it's called SEGA Archives on the Switch. It was great because I actually played that game many years ago in an arcade, so it was great to return to that game again. Die.
I am back and I can talk properly now.
Who is back? No problem, welcome back, Ruby. I'm playing a game called The Revenge of Shinobi. Another classic Sega Mega Drive game, and it's actually a game that I played originally. And I've already died. This is a really challenging game, Ruby. And I'm going to use that as an excuse for every single game that I die in from now on. I'm just going to say this is an extremely challenging game. Every time. But in all seriousness, this really is a challenging game. Like this, that is true. Then again, most games that were released, back in the early 90s, were really challenging games. That's what games were back then. I think it's all down to the fact that, games started off in the arcades and, they wanted your money. So, like, you had your credits here, like 3 or 4 credits. And once you ran out of credits, like, you wanted to beat the game. So you were, like, putting more money into the arcade. And I think that's where it all kind of came from, really, in my opinion. In terms of, like, really difficult games. But as the years went on, obviously, like, games have become a lot more accessible and less challenging to what they normally be. Yeah, jump over him, kill him from behind. Boom. They actually released a modern Shinobi game on the 3DS a good couple of years ago. It wasn't really good, to be honest with you. But I think that if the developers that made Streets of Rage 4 can get their hands on a new Shinobi, then we will be talking. Same goes for Comic Zone and Golden Axe as well, I would say. So once again, as soon as I get to the game over screen, I am moving on to the next game, so I can show as many Sega Mega Drive games as possible. Dead. I think I have one more credit. Yes. Or is it one of those games where 1 means 2 and 2 means 1? That's how confusing games were back in the 90s, Ruby. I think it's when you've got 50 Sega Mega Drive games, to play through, that is huge. It's hard for some modern gamers to kind of, like, I suppose, fully appreciate the fact that you're getting 50 games, because obviously back then your games were much shorter. They obviously don't look as good as modern games, at least. But I think, like, for someone like me who grew up playing these games, like they have 50 games in the one cartridge. or in this case, disc. I got mixed up there for a second because I have it on Switch as well. That is just amazing, like 50 games. Is it going to be a game over, or is it one of those games where one means... see, it goes from 1 to 0. So what it's basically telling me is I have 0 lives left, basically. I think I might just maybe get stuck into a Sonic
elbow
game
cough,
after this.
elbow cough.
Then elbow cough can only mean one thing. It's Ruby pretending to be Chad Middleton. Well, it's so funny because that's like Chad's kind of like thing, the elbow cough. His signature emoji.
It is Rue by emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
It is Rue. Oh, Rue by. Sorry.
Wash hands, that emoji is my new thing.
So Rue by. It just sounds so easier to say Ruby, like Rue by. Unless I will call you Rue by. Oh, we ain't gone the wrong way. I have to go underground.
I don't know why robot voice spelled my name as Ruby, emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, my computer voice is a bit strange. So it is Ruby, isn't it? Just to confirm. I wouldn't actually be calling you by the... Oh, I got an extra life as well. Extra credit. Credit life, same thing. God, I really would love if Nintendo introduced streaming into the Switch. Oh, like definitely know like with the upcoming release of
yes,
Super
it is
Mario
Ruby, emoji happy tears.
Ah, okay. Perfect. But yeah, I'd love to be able to stream Super Mario 3D All-Stars. So I'm actually more hyped for Super Mario Sunshine than any of the other games, because as I pointed out before, like I've played Super Mario 64 a ton of times. Super Mario Galaxy is recent enough, you know, but Sunshine is just, it's just a game that I have not played a whole lot of over the years, you know. And I haven't completed, oh no, I have completed it, what am I saying? I have completed, but I haven't like 100% completed it. Like 100%ing 3D Mario games has become quite a regular thing for me now, you know. I think ever since I finally got around to getting all 120 stars in Super Mario 64. Actually no, it was the first 3D Mario game that I actually completely 100%ed was
Is this a PS4 game?
It is indeed, yes. This is a SEGA Mega Drive Classic Collections on PS4, but the actual game that I'm playing, just to be clear, is a Sega Mega Drive game. But I know what you mean, like it's on PS4, the collection, yeah. Every game that I stream is on PS4. This is the PlayStation 4's share feature, allowing you to broadcast live streams of your PS4 games. So every game you see me streaming will be a PS4 game. Oh, this is my final life when I do it.
How do you connect the stream to YouTube? I used to stream on Xbox, but it would go to something called Mixer, not YouTube.
So what you do on PS4, I'm not familiar with Xbox. What you do on PS4, I'm getting next life all the time, which is good. First thing you need to do is register your YouTube account with your PS4. And then it's as simple as pressing the share button on your PS4 controller and Bob's your teapot. Basically from that point onwards, yeah. It's really easy, simple. No special equipment needed, just a simple press of a button and you are live broadcasting your games, only on PS4. Again, I can't speak for Xbox, because I just haven't a clue, but yeah, that's, as far as PS4 is concerned, that's how you get the job done.
Wow, that's really cool.
Oh, it's amazing. I never realised how much I would actually like live streaming originally. And now look at me. I can't go a day without like live streaming. In fact, every game that I literally turn on my PS4.
I posted a vid today of Avicii and Vector and it only let me record up to 2 minutes on Xbox. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Really? Are you serious? I thought Nintendo were bad. Jesus Christ. Because Nintendo just allow you to record 30 seconds. But like, it's still no different. It's not any greater really, to be honest, is it? But yeah, PlayStation is the place to be right now if you want to live stream your games. And they're going to only make it better on PS5. So basically what I'm saying, Ruby, is you should buy a PS5. I'm only joking. I'm not going to tell anybody what to buy. I'm not that kind of person.
When you're not using headsets in your streams, do you reply to live chat on mobile?
Yeah, that's what I actually have my mobile beside me right now. I always do it because I had to say I did have a few issues with my live streams many times so what I always do is I always have my phone with me and I can watch the live stream just in case. What was happening was comments weren't showing up, they weren't being called out, and it really annoyed me because I'm beyond sensitive, to be honest with you. So I just think that people are thinking that I'm like ignoring them, and you know, so yeah. So I decided to be one step ahead of YouTube at all times, and I actually have my stream beside me. But yeah, when I don't have a microphone on, that's how I reply to the comments. It's so crazy. I can put my mind back to the 90s, picture myself playing
I want a PS5 so much. The only sad thing is I lose all my game data from Xbox.
But think of it this way, Ruby, you'll be starting a whole new journey. Too late. I kind of want to move on from playing this game. It's funny, like. It's funny, like. I kind of was hoping that I would lose those credits so I can go on to the next game, but there you go. But yeah, think of it that way, Ruby. You're starting a whole new journey on PS5. Oh, damn it. See, I knew it would happen eventually.
What is your favorite game on this game?
Oh, that is a tough one. I just spilled milk on my phone. Shit. 2 seconds. But yeah, that's a tough one. Jesus. Favorite game. I'm not good at answering those kind of questions. I'm not good at giving my top 10, 5, 3 all time. I'm not, because I'll tell you why, because I've played so many games over the years. You know, not just on SEGA Mega Drive, just in general. Like, I've played so many games and I've liked so many of those games, so it's hard to narrow it down to one, you know. So I genuinely I want to say Sonic 2. Yeah, but I still like Golden Axe, I still like Streets of Rage, I still like Comic Zone. There's a ton of games. Yeah, it's hard to answer that question, but if I had to give you an answer, because I don't want to become a politician, and not answer a question. So to answer your question, I would say Sonic the Hedgehog 2. But don't hold me to that, you know what I mean? I could, like, another game, like 2 days later, and say that that's my favourite one. Actually, that reminds me, I think somebody asked me in a live stream like 3 days ago a similar question, and I still haven't answered it. I still haven't answered it. That's how bad I am with answering those questions. I could never put together a top anything of anything. I honestly couldn't. I had no daggers left there. You know, there's something very special about the music of old, like, retro games. Like, obviously now you can have like full, like realistic soundtracks, like, you know, even orchestras and a professional. Okay, I keep getting the one up, so I'm actually just gonna, when I lose this life, I think I'm gonna move on to the next game, just for the sake of time and, you know, keeping the live stream going and show you more fantastic Sega Mega Drive games. Oh, I actually want to play, it's technically a Sonic game actually, but it's not the Sonic game that you would...
How long have you been trying this game for?
Who is this? I've been on here playing this game for like about 30 minutes roughly. Okay, so that's going to do it for Shinobi. Next up, I want to show you, it is technically a Sonic game, but again, not the Sonic game you would think of. It is Dr. Robotnik. Here, I have a question for you, Ruby. And you need to answer this question very, very carefully. No pressure, Ruby. No pressure. But answer carefully. Dr. Eggman or Dr. Robotnik? Which one? Ruby? Which one? So would you call him Dr. Eggman or Dr. Robotnik? No pressure. I'll just wait for your reply. I'd actually like a real life shelf like that actually.
I'm back.
Chad is back, and Chad, you don't need to answer the question because I know what you're going to say. But welcome back nonetheless.
I call him Dr. Robotnik. Reminds me of the old days.
Good answer.
How are you, Chad?
Good answer. Good answer, Ruby. Good answer. You've passed the test, Dr. Robotnik. Okay, so this is
what
Dr.
question?
We all know what Chad is going to say. The question was, would you call him Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman? And we all know Chad is going to go with Eggman just to annoy Johnny, but your question is irrelevant. The answer to your question, the answer to my question, I'm saying, is irrelevant. Because we can all agree that he's called Dr. Robotnik.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Still better than Eggman in this for sure. So this is actually really fun.
Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
I have a very distinct memory of wanting to get up very early in the morning so I can actually play this game when I first got it. Like, it was just I don't know. It's not the most like hardcore game. It's definitely not the most like.
What is the time we you are, Chad?
Guessing it's like some time of the evening where he's from. So I'll get right into it. It's a puzzle game, and it's actually really fun. Dr. Robotnik's Bean Machine.
5:35 p.m.
It's currently 25.
Do you have to unlock these games individually?
Oh god,
or
no.
do you get them all straight away?
Oh, you get them all straight away. They're all included straight out of the box.
Wow, I wish it was still the time where I live. Emoji cold sweat.
Same here, to be honest. So it's actually like pure, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's like pure. So you can do scenario mode, 1v1 back in the 90s. That's how we did it back in the 90s. Exercise mode or options. I will go with scenario.
All straight away?
Straight away.
Wow, this seems like an amazing game.
Oh, it is 100%. Beans, let me give you... I have to prepare... See how fast the text went back in the 90s? You easily know that I'm getting old when I can't read the fucking text as quick as I could before. So yeah, it's inspired by a puzzle game called Pure, where you basically match the colours up together, like so. Well, actually, 4. You need to match them up with 4. So everything will start off easy, but the more you go, the faster it will get. So I matched 4, so they disappear basically. I think I liked it more back then than I didn't know. I mean, I still like it now, but I don't know why I liked it so much, to be honest with you. I think maybe because it was a completely different, like, damn it, that was completely fucked up there. I think it's because it was a completely different type of game back then. I didn't really played much puzzle games back then. On God Almighty, I need to stop talking and focus on this now. What the fuck am I doing? God only fucking knows. Jesus fucking Christ, to block the red. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Purple. Oh, I can't think. I'm gonna lose this. I know I am. Oh my god. What am I doing? Oh, no way. Oh, fuck off.
Tetris 99.
Tetris 99, yeah. Oh, Jesus. It was pure, but still. Oh, Jesus. I wonder how well he's playing then, like. Well, basically, this game is going to look the same no matter how far in I get of the game. So after this, I'll move on to the next game because I have never been beaten this bad in this game before. Just get over and done with. That is Dr. Robotnik's Bean Machine. But no, I know I didn't play it. Oh, watch this. This is funny. He's actually designed like that's actually the cartoon character model of Dr. Robotnik. But yeah, it's basically that's the game. Like, you know, I could play it for like 15 more minutes, but it's gonna look the same. So that is Dr. Robotnik's Bean Machine. Now, I think it is time. Seeing as it's getting quite late, it is 20 to 2.
Thunder Force.
Ah, he's asking for more requests.
Why did Doc Robotnik's name get changed to Doc Eggman in the first place?
I think it was a nickname that Sonic had for Dr. Robotnik, and it just kind of caught on in the more modern Sonic games, with Sonic Adventure. That's where it came from, I think. But he will always be known as Dr. Robotnik in my heart. Now, Thunder Force, no, sorry. I want to round off the live stream of Sega Mega Drive Classics with it has to be a Sonic game. Like, I have to get a Sonic game in there at some stage. So far we played Comic Zone, Golden Axe, Alien Storm, Shinobi, Dr. Robotnik's Bean Machine. I have to get a Sonic game in there. And it's going, for me, it's going to be Sonic the Hedgehog 2, because I have a fond memory of playing that game for the very first time. It was in my local
Sonic
video game store.
2006.
Fuck off, Chad. I'm joking. I'm actually low-key joking, to be honest with you. I'll put it in a polite way. No. So, my local video game store, which is actually still there to this day, it's called Smith's. Smith's Toy Store, but they also sell video games in the software zone, it's called. Still there to this day in the exact same spot. Many years ago, back
just
in the 90s.
Just a simple fuck off, Chad. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing, elbow cough.
Yeah, just a simple fuck off, Chad, you know what I mean? Just a simple fuck off, Chad, you know? Fuck off, Chad, you know? You know. So yes.
Smith's Toys Superstore.
That's the one.
Yes, emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
And it's an Irish business as well, which I love. So I love about it. Like, you can have your game stops, yeah? You can have your fucking American culture, video game, no offense, Chad, stores, you know? But I love the fact that Smith's is an Irish business and it's still there to this day.
Did you get a discount?
Did I get a discount? I didn't know. So the memory was basically, I was in there as a kid and I could see that there was a Sega Mega Drive hooked up to a TV and it had Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on it. At the time I played Sonic the Hedgehog 1, so it was my first time seeing Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and I played a bit of it for a while and it made it to like, I think it was like the second level, and then I had to go. But that's my memory of Sonic 2. So that's the game.
R.I.P. Toys R Us.
Toys R Us are gone as well, yeah. But I love the fact that Smiths have never been in any sort of financial issues. They've just gotten stronger and stronger over the years. I mean, we all know the issue of GameStop right now. I mean, nobody can say, like, whether they want to lick their arse or not. Like, nobody can say that GameStop are doing well right now. Nobody can say that. Nobody. They're doing terrible right now. I mean, and that's just how they're doing. I mean, look at the way that they actually like, treat their customers. GameStop can go right and fuck off is what it can do. Look at the price they charge for their games. Look at the way they treat their customers. Look at the way they treat their staff. It's well documented. You don't have to take my word for it. You can go onto YouTube and you can watch many other experiences from people who actually worked in GameStop, from people who have shopped at GameStop. I mean, look, GameStop speaks for itself. I don't have to speak for GameStop. But I'm just glad that Smith's is still there, an Irish business. They're still selling games. I can walk into that shop and buy the latest Sonic the Hedgehog game, knowing that that was where I played Sonic 2 for the very first time. And speaking of Sonic 2, we are now going to play Sonic 2. But I think I'm going to put an emulator, for Sonic 2. I'll go with screen tearing. You can kind of combine the emulator settings as well. I'm gonna have no filter, so I know pixel scaling, but I will have the scan lines to make it look like it was in the old days. What is this? So okay, Sonic 2 it is. Now it's a pretty long game, and I'm pretty good at it. So this will more than likely, possibly round off the live stream. So I hope everyone who has watched so far has enjoyed. And I will continue to enjoy. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Let's go. And this was where the world was introduced to Tails, or Miles Tails Power. And listen to that classic music. Emerald Hill Zone 1. So there's Tails, my little fox buddy beside me. said it was good, but I'm still gonna lose. Like, I'm still gonna take some damage and lose a lot of rings. You know what I always find funny whenever I play a Sonic game is, you know how the game is known for its speed, and you know whenever there's a new modern Sonic game and like you hear someone saying, "This
Sonic
isn't
and
Sonic,"
its furries fan base.
he's not going
The old Sonic games.
Oh, good God above. Yeah, can't beat an old Sonic game, but I actually like to take my time whenever I play a Sonic game. You can't just speed from one end of a Sonic level to the end. You just can't do it, because you're going to fall into a pitfall, or you're going to fall into some spikes, or you're going to go directly into an enemy. So you can't just gotta go fast the whole second time, you know. Oh, the special stages in Sonic 2, I absolutely love these with a passion, to be honest with you. The music as well, just I love it. So you gotta start off by collecting 40 rings. It starts off pretty basic enough, really. But the more of these stages you play, the more difficult they get. Like, and the more rings you will need as well, and there's a lot more obstacles in front of you, like bombs, and yeah, it gets really, really complicated. I would love if, obviously, you know, games back then didn't have amazing AI, but if it was released nowadays, I would have loved if Tails had more of a mind of his own and didn't just mimic my every movement and just like decide, oh, there's a ring over there, I better collect it, instead of waiting for me to move and for him to copy my every move. Sonic has gotten his first Chaos Emerald. Get all Chaos Emeralds. Get all 7, I think. Yeah. Get all 7 Chaos Emeralds, and you will be able to become Super Sonic. Provided you get 50 coins, and you just jump once, I think, and then Bob's your teapot. But yeah, I really do like to take my time when I play a Sonic game. So I was never really the kind of person that complained about modern Sonic games not being fast. I complained because Sonic was a fucking storyteller. He became fucking King Arthur at one fucking stage. And he became a werewolf. And with Sonic and the secret rings, as but I call it Sonic the Storyteller, that was an on-rails Sonic game. A fucking on-rails Sonic game, you know? So those were issues I had with modern Sonic games. I never really had an issue with Sonic being, you know, quote-unquote slow. It's a platformer. You have to be slow at some stage. You have to, like, take your time.
Sonic the Hedgehog and Uganda Knuckles.
Love those memes, to be honest. Oh, damn it. We gotta go fast, we gotta go fast, we gotta go fast, go fast, go fast. Even though it's the same while ago, we can't go fast, because look, we gotta go fast because we got the fast throw up, like, you know, it makes everything faster. You know, talk fast, like, you know, the game fast, like, you know what I mean? I can't talk fast. Oh, that classic sound effect that plays when you get an extra life. Ah, what the hell? I blame Tails. It's all Tails' fault. What were you thinking? Love that music software. Oh, it's amazing to be able to stream this game.
There's a 4-8-part documentary on Chris Chan, each video over an hour.
Of what? There's a 48-part documentary on Chris Chan. Who's Chris Chan, Chad? Oh, fuck. This music right here. The Sonic the Hedgehog 2 boss theme. If I ever go to war, yeah? If I ever become a dictator and I go to war with a country, that's the music I want my peasants
You never heard of Sonic
to play
2?
in the background. Who? I don't know. But I want that music playing in the background as I like charge into a country and take it over. Sonic Show. I don't, Chad, I don't. I'm not big up there with meme heads and big YouTubers and shit. I'm not, no. Oh, chemical plants on.
Good job.
Thank you. Now this is a stage I will. Some stages I'll go fast, others I won't. Oh fuck.
It's probably for the best, then you don't want to know.
Well, with you, Chad, yeah, probably. Look at the speed. Yeah, so there are a lot of areas in the game where speed is obviously plays a big part. It's so funny sometimes whenever I make a point, I end up breaking that point down. It's so funny. Oh, you bastard. Oh, it's a pity they don't have the Mortal Kombat games in this version of the Sega Mega Drive Classics. I think the issue might have been the fact that, I'm guessing here now, it might have been the fact that at the time Midway went bust and they were still kind of in the process of being kind of bought up by Warner Brothers Games. That's the only guess I can come up with. But no, that still wouldn't be, because they could have added it into the Switch version then, like. I don't know why. I know the PS3 version has Mortal Kombat. I hate the spring so much. I'll tell you, I'll do a top. I'll do a top. You know, thing. Worst items in the game. This right here is the worst item of any video game in the history of time. Look at it, like, oh fuck's sake. There we go. Okay, go back. Get tails, come on, get tails. Get tails. Get tails. Oh, there's two of them there. It's kind of lousy how Tails doesn't get the bubble. I've got a trophy. "500 rings to rule them all." What a name for a trophy. So get 500 rings in a Sonic game. Silver trophy. Jeez, I'll take a silver trophy. I will take a silver trophy. Lovely. Oh, what the hell. That's why you should not look at trophies when you're playing Sonic 2. No spring. Work this time. There we go. He looks so angry, doesn't he, Sonic? Then again, you could say... Sorry, tired. You could say that he has the face of determination. I love doing this. Fuck. Squashed.
Shadow the Hedgehog 2 elbow cough.
How about no? How about no, Chad? How about Chad no? What about Chad? What about Chad the Hedgehog? What about Shadow the Hedgehog? What about Chad, man? Oh, for God's sake, come on.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Shadow the Hedgehog. There's a lot of checkpoints in this level. There's a severe lack of checkpoints in this level, isn't it? Glitch. There we go. That's the checkpoint. Lovely. Okay, so this is where the special stage gets a little bit more challenging because there's a few bombs that you have to contend with, or mines. Mines, bombs, they're all the same. They'll blow you up regardless.
Jack the Green Hedgehog.
Jack the Green Hedgehog. Fuck off, Chad. Hey, do you know Family Guy? Where Peter Griffin says to Meg, "Shut up, Meg." What I'm gonna say, "Shut up, Chad." Every time you speak nonsense. Come on, Tails, jump.
Emoji smirk.
Smoke away, child. I don't care about it. I'm getting that Chaos Emerald. Chaos Emerald got. And an extra life as well. Oh, this is going to be a long live stream. This game is long. This game could last up to 2 hours, like, so this should be an interesting live stream. Don't grab me. Look at Sonic's face. Oh, Tails is dead. Rest in peace, Tails. Nice knowing you. Oh, he's back.
Happy birthday to Ireland's Niall Horan elbow cough.
Oh, fuck off. Niall Horan. Niall Horan, more like. I don't listen to that shite. Ah, that was happened when you mentioned him. I'd rather listen to Dr. Robotnik singing. Ah, for fuck's sake, it's your fault, no chat. This is all your fault. The panic music is going to play any second now. The panic music.
Emoji wide smile.
This panic music is a cause of my anxiety, like. Fuck's sake, chat. Fuck's sake, chat. Fuck's sake, chat. There we go.
Yes, I love Niall Horan so much.
Well, at least he has a fan. But I am not one of them. Boss battle? Oh. What the f— oh Jesus. See, that's why you can't go fast all the time in Sonic. Best example. Ah, what the fuck? I think I might have kept Rage until the final part of the live stream. Bastard! Oh, I can't. Ah, for fuck's sake, really? Game over? I got no continue or nothing. Lads, I'm deflated. God almighty. Well, you can imagine how deflated I would have felt like back in the day, like, you know. Back in the day there was absolutely no... Well, there was checkpoints. Sorry, no, not checkpoints. Yeah, there was, what am I saying? Basically, back in the day there was no, like, you couldn't actually, like, retry, like, you know, like, once your credits were gone, that was it. Game over, back to the start of the game. I think what I meant to say was there was no saves back then, like, no actual saves anyway. I don't know if I could get one more game in, to be honest. But it'd have to be quick though. Let's just have a quick browse through some of the games they all like. Alright, so there's Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle. Alien Soldier, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Beyond Oasis, Biohazard Battle. That is not Resident Evil, just to be clear. Banzer Bros, Columns 3, Comic Zone, Crackdown, Decap Attack, Dr. Robotnik's Beam Machine, Dynamite Melody, Eastwat, City Under Siege, Fatal Labyrinth, Flicky That Bean, Gain Ground, Galaxy Force 2, Golden Axe 2, I think I might get a bit of old Streets of Rage in maybe. Gunstar Heroes, Kid Chameleon, Landstalker, and I guess that's a long game as well actually.
Play a shoot 'em up.
A shoot 'em up. A shoot 'em up. Nah. Light Crusader, Fantasy Star 2, Fantasy Star 3, Fantasy Star 4. What game did you say, Chad, wasn't included in the Switch version? Shadowlands or Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force 2, Shinobi 3, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 2, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic... It's weird how they don't actually have Sonic 3. That's weird. That's actually really weird. Sonic Spinball, Sonic Harrier 2, Street of Rage 1, 2,
Wonder
3.
Boy.
I think they do, Chad. Oh no, yeah, you're probably right. I was getting mixed up with Alex Kidd thing. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna do the original Streets of Rage to round off the live stream. Even though it's a long game, to be honest with you. I'm also
No Sonic 3 due to licensing with Michael Jackson.
Really? Hardly. So he's dead? What can he do?
Virtual Fighter.
Virtual Fighter. Nah. I'm gonna go with Streets of Rage, I'm afraid. Actually, not afraid. Add that to my favourites, and we're gonna play some Streets of Rage. The music, actually, of Streets of Rage is by far the best. Just listen to that music. I'm gonna read out in a very dramatic way. This city was once a happy, peaceful place, until one day a powerful secret criminal organization took over. This vicious syndicate soon had control over the government and even the police force. The city has become a center of violence and crime where no one is safe. Amid this turmoil, a group of determined young police officers have sworn to clean up the city. Among them are Adam Hunter, Axel Stone and Blaze Fielding. They are willing to risk anything, even their lives, on the Streets of Rage. Yeah, I'm at SEGA. I'm available there for voiceovers. Call me. Adam Hunter, male, 23, ex-cop, bonsai, boxing. Blaze Fielding, female, 21, ex-cop. What? The hell's the fucking lambada? I'm kind of confused. Excuse me. Streets of Rage. Let's go. And I'm going to use Axel Storm, that is. Round 1. Start. Let's go. This is another game, a bit like Golden Axe, where the enemies will actually cheat. Like they will, like, no joke. No joke, they will cheat.
Wash hands, wash hands, wash hands.
There's no social distance on the streets of Rage, let me tell you. Let me tell you now. Breakfast diner. All the tunes. So I get the apple. Fine. Want the belt of the bottle? You walk past it. I said, hey, you're getting the belt of the bottle guy. Somebody's getting the belt of the bottle anyway. What about you? I'm gonna throw it at somebody. Want the belt of the bottle? Yeah. I can actually relate so much to Streets of Rage when I grew up because I was living literally on the Streets of Rage. I grew up in an area called Knocknaheeny, and like anyone who knows Knocknaheeny will know what I'm talking about basically. It's a rough area, like, you know. So yeah. Oh, an iron bar, even better. Going for bells of an iron bar. Oh. Come here, you little shit. I actually have this game on the 3DS as well, and it's like, you know, the 3D is surprisingly satisfying. You know, like for a Sega Mega Drive game that was not designed for 3D. Like to give an example, see the lamppost here? Like it's hard to describe 3D like when you're not seeing it, but you really get that perspective of the fact that you're actually like in front of the lamppost. So there's a depth of field, I think is the correct terminology. But yeah, it's one hell of an experience. Like considering that I played this game so many times, to see it in 3D was a real it was an experience, you know. To the knife. I need a turkey. Thank you. Turkey, chicken, whatever it is. Ah, bitch. Boss battle, the music, a bit like Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I love it. This is the music that will play when I finally get my hands on my haters. See them face to face, like, face to face now, bitch. What are you gonna do now, bitch? You're not a keyboard warrior now, bitch. Say that shit to my face now, boy. I like his jacket though. I wanna know where he got his jacket. This is going
When
to
you
be
buy the Series S.
right around the time, yeah, where I hop on a flying pig to go to hell and do a spot of ice skating. That's when, Chad.
Please play Roblox.
Oh god.
Just kidding. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
That was a good one. I was actually very happy with the fact that myself and Stank met up, actually. In my earlier live stream of Avicii and Decker. What a plot twist, like. And when you're waiting for a comment from Duck, squirt. I hate that.
And you and Ducky made up too. How did it happen?
Well, fuck. We did, yeah, we did. We did. Long story short, we did. And after the day keeps the fun bags away. Don't hit me. Say don't hit me.
Very short story.
Yep.
So how did you and Ducky make up? We did laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, that's the story. We did. He is going to throw that any second. Or not. Oh man, please be a turkey. An apple would do. Shit. Ah.